Stacks, ticker code STX, is today's crypto that I'll be reviewing today. It looks really, really good on a chart, and believe me guys when I say it is hard to find good cryptos that look good on a chart. So as usual, we'll cover the fundamentals, we'll cover the technical analysis, mainly technical analysis on this video because Stacks' fundamentals on the surface level is actually pretty simple. But let's go through it just to make sure that we understand what we're investing in before we start our money into it. On the crypto diet, I'm currently doing my master's in economics at Monash University. I'm also working in the banking and finance industry here in Australia. And during my spare time, I enjoy looking at cryptos, and I thought I'd make a YouTube channel giving my honest thought about each individual crypto and whether or not it's something that I would personally invest in or not. Just remember, it's not financial advice. It's just purely for educational purposes only. So let's get started and see what Stacks is all about. So what is Stacks? Well, basically it's a layer 2 on Bitcoin's network. Essentially, it's open source and it's decentralized. It helps Bitcoin be programmable and helps build apps so that people can build almost anything on the Bitcoin network, any digital assets and any decentralized applications they would want to build. It also has smart contracts as well, which helps Bitcoin's scalability and serviceability issues that it currently has just due to it being so old. So Stacks really helps bring Bitcoin to the modern era on that layer 2. And it's a really, really good layer 2 as well because Bitcoin needs something like this. STX is Stacks' native cryptocurrency, and you can even stake it and actually earn some BTC. And this helps with the security and unity of the network itself. STX is also used for fees, process transactions, and run smart contracts on the Stacks network. Stacks' 1 year performance has actually been incredible as well at 389.3% in the last year alone. And you can see that they've got a total supply of 1.32 billion and a max supply of around 1.8 billion as well. And it's ranked 47 according to Live Coin Watch and ranked 49 according to Coin Market Cap. So let's compare Stacks to its Ethereum value. So again, familiar with my channel, you know I do this every video. Coin Codex website, compare all the coins to Ethereum value. So these are all pinged to the Ethereum value. We do this to see the relative strength compared to other coins. So for me, I like to compare them against Ethereum. And let's have a look. 1 year mark, it's outperformed Ethereum by about 85%. Year to date, 27%. 6 months, 55%. 3 months, 21%. 1 month, 40.78%. You can see it's just ticking over as we record this. We've also got last 7 days, 17%, 24 hours, at a very healthy 20%. So let's have a look at the charts and see what they tell us. So here we are at the Stacks chart. This is against USD Tether, and this is our market position of 50% Gann tool that you're familiar with on my channel. And again, this is what we look at. We look at cryptos being strong in the white half, weak in the red half. This is obviously coming from Marco Pazino himself. I won't take credit for it. I just found this tool to be very helpful in my own analysis as well. So you can see that a lot of cryptos actually bleeding into their red zone at the moment, but Stacks has kept bouncing off its 50% almost every single time here. And the last time we actually tested it was on the 10th of January, and we closed strong again, and we actually had a massive pump just yesterday. And I believe that's because of the Coinbase listing. That's why it pumped so hard. But what we're seeing here again is, of course, once we get a massive pump like that and we come to the next day, we normally anticipate a bit of a down day. We are still a healthy, call it 18.5% away from a major 50% at $1.87. So this is a very good buy to actually get some. I think it will hit its 50% target. Hard to say when, but this is again one of those coins that doesn't like to touch it. So we had it touch on the 10th of January. Then we had it touch the next time on the 13th. So you would have had to wait almost a month. So almost every month it hits its 50% mark. We might be due for one in the next couple of days, couple of weeks. We'll see how things play out, of course. Now let's have a look at my fib-based extension tool, and we can see here that at the moment on a micro level that we are currently battling around our 50% mark. So that is this zone right here, and you can see that Stacks is battling it here. So the 50% mark is the golden mark when it comes to the fib extension tools. Gann says it in his books, and it's fantastic to see. And the second most important one is the 1 mark. So what I'm looking for Stacks is to see how we go in this 50% mark. If I was holding this coin, I wouldn't really want to see it dip below that 50% mark at $2.16. The ultimate support would be around that 1 mark at $1.41, major 50% at there again at $1.87. So those are some support areas for Stacks. I don't think we'll get a run up again for a couple of days at least, because we did just have a very high day on massive volume. So I do think things will cool off a little bit as compared to its USD value. Now let's have a look at Stacks' price predictions. So we can see we're currently hitting about 55 on our RSI, 70 in the RSI, gives Stacks a price of $2.87, which is about a 24% increase from where it currently is. And 80 on the RSI gets you to $3.71, which is about a 61% increase from where it currently is at the moment. And 90 on the RSI, cryptos can hit 90 on the RSI, though it is pretty rare, but If Stacks did hit 90 on the RSI, that would take it to $6.18, which is about a 164% increase from where it currently is at the moment. So definitely some good gains to be had there in terms of my price predictions. It's not to say it can get there. These are just some price predictions if it did hit on the RSI, but it's pretty rare for coins to be hitting at them at the moment where it currently is. So a bit more of a longer term hold, but again, it looks fabulous on a chart. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin chart and see how Stacks is holding up against its BTC value. So here is Stacks against its Bitcoin value. I couldn't find the Ethereum chart. The only one that was available was Bitcoin. So we can use Bitcoin for the time being and just see where we go. So again, 2 trend lines, very easy support, resistance areas, and you can see we've just had these massive volume days that have just come out of nowhere. So this is why Stacks is a very interesting project, because to have volume like this usually signals smart buying, and you want to really follow that as part of your analysis, or at least I do anyway. So again, very similar to the USD value, spent a good chunk since about 30th of November. We've just remained solid in this white area, signaling Stacks' strength to its BTC value. Guys, you really want to compare your coins compared to either Ethereum or Bitcoin and see how strong they are relative to it. Everyone just thinks Bitcoin's higher in the market cap, ETH is high in the market cap. They're not going to give me good returns, but actually most of the time they will. And some cryptocurrencies will actually outperform them. And this is a very good way to actually screen your cryptos and actually think about investing in them, is comparing them to the Ethereum value or the BTC value. So again, major 50% at 0.0043 Bitcoin or Satoshis. And I mean, well, if you're someone who converts BTC into some coins, that would be your mark there to actually to move it out into. But I'm not too concerned with the prices at the moment. I just want to see what this looks like in a chart. Again, white area means strong, red area means bad. And you can see again, like I said, since Stacks has been going since basically 29th of November, we've basically outperformed Bitcoin. So a very, very good buy indeed for Stacks. I really like this one on a chart. One of the best things you can do in the market at the moment is look at cryptos. Think about which ones are doing good, because if they're doing good in the sideways market, that will signal a very good performance when the bull market really comes in. We're still in a macro bull, but things have quieted down. I do think things will quiet down for at least a few more months, but this is really good buying opportunities. So again, if you're sticking out with crypto right now, you're buying crypto, you're researching it, you're finding my channel, good on you. Keep it up, keep it up. This is where the winners are made. The winners are made during times like this when retail are too scared. Here's a free crypto that I'm looking at. Stacks. It looks fantastic against its BTC chart and its USD chart. That's going to do it for my rambling on in this video. If it helped, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And until then, I will see you on the next video.